Hello everyone, my name is Taider Santiago Mesa Villa, and I am a Systems and Computer Engineering student at the Universidad de Cundinamarca, Huate campus. And today I want to share an experience that changed the way I think about planning, leading, and building not just projects but myself as a future professional. This video is my contribution to the Transhuman Person Declaration, specifically Postulate 4, which states, I determine my life, I learn from it, and I embrace the good practices of my peers, which contribute to my individual development. What is the MEDIT and why it matters? Okay, so at the Universidad de Cundinamarca, learning is guided by the MEDIT Digital Transmodel Educational Model. This model proposes that we, as students, are not simply recipients of knowledge. We are opportunity creators, people who take ownership of their learning, act with purpose, and grow to real experience. According to the MEDIT, the transhuman person is someone who is autonomous, responsible, continuously improving, and capable of learning both from their own experience and from the experience of others. This semester, in my project management course, I live that definition in a very concrete and meaningful way. My experience building a project from scratch. In project management, we didn't just study theory. We were challenged to simulate the creation of a large-scale project from the very beginning, going through every stage that a real project would demand. That means defining objectives, identifying stakeholders, building a work breakdown structure, estimating resource, managing risks, and controlling timelines. Everything a real project manager faces in the professional world. One of the most valuable tools we learned to use was Microsoft Project. For the first time, I was able to visualize a project full life cycle, task, dependence, critical paths, resource allocation, all in one place. It was a completely different experience from reading about this concept in a textbook. I remember the moment I built my first Gantt chart and saw how every task connects to the next. It made me realize how much invisible work goes into keeping a project on track. Every delay has a ripple effect, every decision has a cost. That was not something I could have understood just by reading. I have to build to truly understand it. Connection to Postulate 4. This is where Postulate 4 of the Transhuman Person Declaration becomes deeply personal for me. Specifically, the part which states, I determine my life, I learn from it, and embrace the good practice of my peers. Through this course, I didn't just learn from my own mistakes and discoveries. I learned from watching how my classmates approach the same challenge. Some of them were incredible organizing how they structured the project scope. Others had a natural ability to anticipate risks before they became problems. Some were exceptionally clear when communicating their project plans to the rest of the class. Each one those good practice left a mark on me. I observe, I reflect, and I incorporate what worked into my own way of working. And that's exactly what the MEDIT invites us to grow not in isolation, but in relation to the other. As the model states, the transhuman person recognizes that coexistence and shared learning are essential to individual development. My project management classroom was a living example of that principle. This experience taught me that managing a project is, above all, managing people, time, and decisions under uncertainty, and that no tool, however powerful, replaces good judgment and the ability to learn continuously. I now look at Microsoft Project not just as software, but as a language for thinking about complexity. I look at project planning not as a bureaucratic process, but as an act of leadership and responsibility. And I look my peers differently too. This approach, this creativity in solving problems, this discipline, all of that became part of my own professional toolkit. As a future systems engineer, I will be involved in projects from day one of my career. Wherever I'm leading a team or contributing as a member, the foundations I built this semester, but technically human, will travel with me. That is the value of truly living an experience, not just reading about it. Okay, so thank you for the professor for creating a space where we could simulate real challenge and grow through them. Where being an opportunity creator was not just a concept, but a daily practice. And thank you to all my classmates for every good practice, every shared idea, and every moment of collaborative effort that made this learning feel richer for all of us. Thanks for watching.